Good evening, guys. This is our second session of database. Today we are going to show you how to make a database table. Firstly, I will show you how to create a database. Then I will show you how to create database tables. You can create a lot of tables and you can retrieve the information from the table. As you can see here, I have the database version, MariaDB. I'm going to create. Let me first show you the number of database I have. Database. You type show data bases. This is the number of databases I have. I have the following database. Let me drop this database called BankDB. BankDB. Sorry. Drop database. Bank. Drop database bank does not exist. The one which is exist, it is called BankDB. It has deleted. I can show it again. Database. As you can see, the database has gone. So I'm going to create again. Create a database BankDB. My database has created. Let me show you the database. So I've created my database, but I'm going to show you how to use the database and create a database table. The way you are going to create a database, you are going to come and type this command, use BankDB. Please close there. BankDB. As you can see here, there is a message, database changed. By changing the database here, it means when I see show tables, guys, as you can see, there is no table which has created. So we need to create a database table. Remember, a table must have rows and columns. Create a database table. Create table. Table name. Let's call it customer. Table customer, I have the first column, customer ID. Data type of the customer, let's call it the integers. And the size must have phone numbers. Okay, it's good. Customer name. First name, let's call it first name. Remember, when you are declaring, when you are making rows, I told you that when you are declaring a variable, we don't leave spaces. Instead of leaving spaces, you can put underscore. Yes? Customer name here we use data type, which is, let's use variable characters, varchar. The size, let's take 30 letters, there are many. And last name, let's say last name, variable character, let's call it 30. Another column which can be good, it is address of the customer address. Let's code customer address. by customer address, we can give the following variables, then customer address, and we can even record the contract. As you can see here, I have made a mistake. The mistake I have made, let me correct it. It is here. I'm very sorry. Last name, yes. Customer address, here. I've made a mistake here. Here you will come and write customer address. Variable character varchar. There are 20. And then telephone number, customer phone number, or customer tel. Customer tel, you will have to record. This is integer. You will tell 10, yeah, let's use 10 numbers. I think no other thing we can record for the customer. Then you will have to close this. We have to open and close. I've closed the parentheses, then semicolon. Remember, each statement in MySQL should end with semicolon. As you can see, my database have created. I can show the description of my table customer. My table customer. This is the description. This is the field. Field number 1, we have customer ID, customer name. Field number 2, customer last name, customer address, and customer telephone number. And here, guys, here we have the data type of the data which is here. A data type will define a data. And we are going to have, this is a variable character which is going to have the following size. There are 30. And for the customer address, first name and last name. About the telephone numbers, we have said at least 10 integers or digits. They are the ones which is going to be taken by this table. Another thing here, we are going to have null values. As we are seeing this, we are going to have null values. The first null values that, okay, we will talk about this, even the keys and default, we shall start about this. And if I have to display the content from my table, there is no table content. And what I have to do, I'm going to insert by using insert statement, insert into statement. This statement, this statement, it is going to be inserted into to insert the records into the database. We are going to write insert into table name, which is called customer. Insert into customer. We are going to insert values where into the column. First, customer ID. Let's say customer ID it is 1001. Yes, comma. Because we are going to use characters, letters, we are going to put them into double quotes. When we are inserting integers, double float numbers or double float numbers, we insert simply the number without putting them into double quotation. But here, because I'm going to insert characters, I have to put them into double quotation. First name, let's call first name Panga, which is my name. And last name, Eve, or Mwene Maganabiri. Customer address, I live in Kigali. Yes. By then, we have to insert the telephone number. This is my telephone number. My telephone number, it is going to have 078 86 284553. This is my cell phone, my cell phone number. After doing this, you will close the last parenthesis, and then you will end with a statement. By the time you press enter, they will show that query okay, one row affected. By affecting this, we can create many as much as you want. By creating many, you can insert the second one. It is the same way. Let's give this name too. Let's call this name, or we are going to call this name which name? For example, Joe. Last name Biden. Joe Biden. Do you know Joe Biden? Joe Biden was the former U.S. Vice President. He lives in Washington, no, New York. Let's say New York. New York, yes. And the telephone number. By then, phone number you can change. You can change phone number. The another one, it is inserted. You can even put many. You can put the employee number 3. We can call this employee Kalisa Kamili. He lives in Kigali. And we can put the other telephone number. We have inserted the 3. Let's insert at least 5. This will be the fourth one. The name will be Bruno. Brian. He lives in Bujumbura, and this is the following phone number to Bruno. And you can insert the last one. You can insert many. Remember, I've given you the project to do. You can insert another customer who lives in Bujumbura, whose name is Ntwari Karno, for example. Barutomayo. Ntwari Barutomayo. And he lives in Bujumbura. Then we finish. So how can we view the following information? Remember, guys, I taught you about select statement. The select statement, it selects the statement using retrieve the data from the database table. When you are selecting the statement, we list all the records you have in database, or we can list some record according to their columns. Let's say select all from let me use capital letters. We do select and by then Sorry, I'm coming back, and another thing, we can say select or from database name customer. This is the following data I have in my database. I have Panga, I have Joe Biden, I have Bruno Brian, I have Nwari Bartomayo from Bujumbura, Kigali, New York, and this is their phone numbers. But there is a time I want, for example, to select only the customer ID, first name, and the telephone number. I do select customer ID, comma, first name, comma, and address, customer address. And customer address from table name customer. When you do this, it will only list the columns you have given to the command. I have given customer ID, I have given a first name, I have given it customer address. It will list into the table result set only the columns you have selected. I want also to talk about where clause statement. Where clause statement, it is the last thing you have seen in a class. Where clause statement, it is a statement which uses to filter data. Filtering data, it means it is going to select data by the time a given condition is met. We can filter the data. How to filter data? We use where clause. You can say, for example, I need to see only my customers who live in Bujumbura. As you can see, in Bujumbura, I have Bartumayo and you have Brian Bruno. So how can we do this? We can come and say select or from. We are selecting all the columns from. We are selecting all the columns from this table customer. Yes, from customer. Where clause, remember we want to see the customers who live in Bujumbura. Where customer address is equal to Bujumbura. And then semicolon. As you can see, I have a results table which is going to have only the customer whom access my bank from Bujumbura. And I think this tutorial will help you guys. Thank you very much and have a lot of fun.